G'day, welcome back to A Lost World with Sabbath Kiwi. As promised, I am here pretty much the same time I left you in the last episode. All geared up and, well, just about all geared up, ready to harvest the wheat. Let me turn on this to make sure we got our straw swath, because I'm a cheat and I'm tired and I don't want to try and remember things, and I still got it wrong. Right, let's get rid of that window. Okay. So we're going to harvest this field of wheat. This shouldn't take too long, although it is a bit of an awkward field with the trees and the fence line. And I don't think we're going to get much straw off this, but we'll get some anyway. And we'll probably give it to, well, we'll talk to Daryl and Rick and Craig and Emily. Let's shut this gate so I can at least get down there. But yeah, this isn't going to take too long. It's a small field really. And we've still got the hay to bale up as well, but we'll do all the baling after we've done this harvesting. We'll get the straw done, then we'll jump over there and bale up the hay and load it up in the truck. And I'll probably keep some hay aside because we are expecting sheep at some stage, so it'd be good to have some hay to feed them. And we'll probably keep this wheat because I can use it to feed some chickens, so we'll do that as well. And we'll just sell the straw to one of the other communities and see where we can go from there. And then we've got to prep this field, and I think I might chop these trees down. It's just going to make it a lot easier. It looks nice with the trees in it, but it does make working hard. I mean, I could get a scythe and get in here and do it, but I think I'm just going to get stuck on the fence. I think I will chop these trees down before we get into prepping this field for the next harvest, for the next crop. Probably go wheat again because it's something we're going to use to feed our chickens when we get them, so we'll keep with the wheat. I think we're just going to keep rotating stock. If it's getting boring, let me know. If you want to see some other stocks in, or you've got some other suggestions, some crops I should say, let me know. But yeah, this is going to take a little longer than I thought it would. It's only a small field, but it's just the awkwardness of it that's going to take time, especially down by the trees and along this fence line. But that's going to be alright. I'm not even sure how much wheat we're going to get out of this. It's not going to be too much, although we did prep the field as best as we could. We still haven't found a roller, but for the 5%, I don't think I'm too concerned about getting a roller. And this isn't the best field to work on, but at least the harvester seems to be doing okay. It does occasionally stick in at 4 kilometers an hour, which is weird, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, this is a bit of an awkward field. We may have to do some readjustments of the fencing and get rid of these trees, I think. Yeah, I think I might chop these trees down before we get into cultivating and prepping this field and putting the next seed down, because it's just irritating. It looks nice, I like the look of it, but practical purposes it's not going to work, is it? I mean, yeah, we'll chop those trees down, and that's going to go towards building a little chicken coop or something. We do need sheds as well, so we're going to have to get some more wood to build some sheds, because our tools are sitting outside and it's a messy yard at the moment. So if you don't like mess, don't look at my yard. We should be just about done here, and then we can jump into baling and get all that done. And then we've got to prep this field, sort out that muck spreader as well. We've got the manure. I've just got to figure out how I'm going to put it into that spreader. Maybe I need to create a manure pit and I top it up through there. We'll have a look anyway. I've only got that small amount of manure that I bought back last time anyway, so I think that's less than 2,000 litres. I think we're pretty much done here. I was going to try and get this last little bit in here, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get it. And we do have some growing on the outside of the fence, but I'm just going to leave that. It adds character to the community, doesn't it? To the farm. But yeah, these trees are going. I'm going to cut them down as far as I can, and I do need to put the word out again for a what was that? For a grinder, stump grinder or something, to get rid of these stumps. But I mean, they're not causing too much hassle really. So maybe we just ditch that and just chop it down as far as we can and it should be okay. But I mean, we're all done now. That field's done. Didn't get too much wheat out of it, but we got enough. I'm stuck. I really should take this up to the silo up there instead of parking it down here. We're all done. We're not going to use it again for a while. Our next harvest will be the corn, which should be in a couple of months or so. And I think hopefully the sorghum will be around the same time, and the oats. We'll see. We'll park this up here for now. Going to bring the trailer out and top the trailer up because this doesn't empty into the silo. So bear with me while I move some tools and machines around to get this unloaded. As you could tell from that, I am a bit of a noob with this baler, but it's okay. It's more just the way it's been lined up, really, which is just the awkwardness of the field, really. Not much room to maneuver around on the field, but you know, we're getting the bales, we're getting the straw, and yeah, these trees will definitely be better when they're knocked down, that's for sure. It's going to make everything a lot easier. But this is just time consuming because of the awkwardness of the field. It's not really supposed to take this long. I should have been done by now really, but it is what it is. We're getting straw, so that's okay. Like, I don't get the widest pickup, but I mean I shouldn't need it really because we've got the small harvester anyway. Yeah. It's just going to take me a bit to learn the ropes of this baler, because I don't usually do baling, if I'm being honest. I usually walk away from baling and use the forage wagon, because that's just time consuming, and well, I think we've all heard how tired and lazy I get. So we'll just take our time doing this with the baler. We'll load it up after we've done the hay, because we've still got hay to pick up. So this is probably painfully agonizing to watch for you guys, so I do apologize. But I assure you, when we get over to the other side of the road I'm good at crashing while I'm talking. We'll get onto the other side. It should be a lot easier. The lines are the rows are a lot easier to pick up. This is just, I didn't see any point getting a windrow in here, so maybe I should have. But that's just more time. It would take the same time to do it all anyway, so. Yeah, I'm not too fussed about picking up every tiny little dot of straw that's on the ground. We'll pick up what we can. Make some bales. We've got some already laid down. Quite a few, but they are only small bales, remember, so, and we are able to lift them. So we'll probably put these in the back of the wagon and do a delivery later on. Maybe? It's just a shame we don't have a trailer that can hook up to the wagon, because it would be good to take the wagon and the trailer on the back, but that's something else we'll have to keep an eye out for at some stage. Right, that painful little thing over there is done, and now we're going to have this painful experience of doing the hay. But this hay we'll keep most of it for ourselves, because if we're going to get our sheep delivered, then this is going to feed them straight away. So we may give, it depends how many bales we get, but they are only small bales, remember, so I'm not sure the size of the bales. We'll have a check after we're done and we collect them. But you know, it's food for the animals when we get them. So how do I unload this? I can't unload it yet. Okay, I just didn't want to drop it in the long grass and lose it, but that's okay. We probably won't. It's fine. But yeah, slow and painful is the baling job. We are balers. So yeah, if you don't get that joke, we are ballers, but never mind. It's a lame joke anyway. I laughed. That's all that matters. Yeah, as it could take, well, it shouldn't take too long. There's only a few rows, but I am missing some because I'm not paying attention and I'm half asleep. I blame my son again for that. I even had an early night, and I went to bed early myself, and he still woke up early and woke me up. So it's like a can't win, take it as it comes. But yeah, this field, we should probably fertilise this field. See if we can get a better crop. Well, better what's the word I'm looking for here? What's that crop? Better crop of grass come out of it next time. Although it's a pretty decent. Got 30,000 silage there. That's from this and the one by the house. The one by the house, I'm probably going to put the sheep in. That's where I'll tell them to store the sheep. Just about done. We got this row to do here, and then there's another small row down the other side by the road, and then we are done and ready to load up the wagon, I think. Oops, that's okay. We are used to crashing. Yeah, there's just a few spots left around. I'm not going to be too obsessive about it. We'll clean up some of the obvious ones, but the little dots in that I think we'll leave. Just clear these bales out of the way because I don't want to run them over. There we go. Super strong. Just throw those bales around. Oh, I guess they're small, so. But yeah, just a few little strips here to do. One down this edge here. Look at these little dots here, and then we'll come up, grab that one, and then we're pretty much done. And I'll get the wagon and start loading them on. And we will keep some, like I said, for our own sheep when we get them, if we get them today. And we'll give some to Rick and Daryl, or maybe Emily and Craig. We'll see how we go. I mean, Emily and Craig are the ones who bought us the forager wagon and are bringing the sheep. So, you know, and they looked after us when we were stranded in that town. So, I mean, maybe we give some of them to them. Right, the baling's pretty much done. We just got to load it up in the wagon now. They're not very big. Yeah, they're quite small, but, you know, it's okay. We'll bring the wagon down and we'll chuck these in the back of it. And we'll pick the straw up as well and take a load of that down to somebody, Craig and Emily. Maybe some spuds. I don't have my window open, so I can't see how far that's gone. It's not leaked out the edge, which is good. I'm happy about that. But we'll check on that later. It's not going to be ready for a little while. It's still the same month as it was when we put it down. So yes, wheat is growing outside the front of my fence. It adds a bit of character, I think. I'm going to leave it. So we're going to put the baler away for a bit. We will do some more mowing at some stage. We've got the rest of that field to mow and bale up. I'll probably do... I'm just debating with it. We'll wait for that... wonderful reversing there, Sean. We'll wait for the silage to be done maybe, and then we can add some more silage to that pit after we get rid of it. I think I'm just going to use the forager wagon to pick up the silage when it's ready. It should do the trick. We'll probably take a few loads, but that's okay. And, Oops, I've run over. I really need to move that herbicide, don't I? We are just going to load up the wheat. I never did get onto that before, so we'll chuck that in the trailer because, well, it's sitting in the harvester, it's okay. But while I'm here, let's get the pipe out and position this so we can get our wheat harvest out. It's not much at all, really. I don't think there's much wheat to be tipped out, but we'll see how we go. $1,200 litres of wheat. Wow, fantastic. We'll store that. And now, are we going to store it? Yeah. Do we store it or do we just leave it in the trailer? I think we leave it for now because we're going to get some chickens eventually. And we can chuck them, we can just feed them straight from the trailer when we get our chickens. And the sheep will get the hay. We're going to be rocking. I am running out of room though with machinery and tools. I may need to extend this fence line out into the trees, chop some more trees down, create some more space. Or, yeah, I mean, I'm not, I haven't had a zombie attack since I've been here, so I'm not really concerned about the fences. Although you just never know what could happen, I suppose, so. Right, can I get out? I can't get out. I'm stuck on the fence. Hang on. Come on, let me out. Okay, let's just reposition this a bit so I can get out. Right, that should be enough room. Yay. Perfect. Second time round in, or third time round. Oh god, I'm zoomed out here, aren't I? Right, we can go pick those bales up, load it up, load some of them in the wagon, we'll drop them off to someone. Then we got to come back and we got to deliver spuds and some beans. Busy. Right, that's the straw picked up anyway. I didn't want to bore you loading the wagon there. But that's all the straw. We're going to take that to someone. Yeah, we'll just get rid of all our straw, I think. I've even been thinking, that little town we visited the last time where we got these mowing tools from, it's got some nice fields and stuff there. And it seemed pretty secure. Apart from the, well, I mean, it's a one way in, one way out kind of town, so it's safe, it's secured, we've got some nice fields there. I mean, we've got the space here, but at the same time, we can get productions up and running if we wanted to in the city that we went to, the little town. They got little productions and stuff there. I'm just thinking, do we stick around in this middle of nowhere farm for much longer? Obviously, I'm going to wait till the corn crops and all of that are done. Or, or do we move to a city where it's, we've got a lot more space. More people may be able to trade with us. Although we're doing okay for ourselves. I'm just thinking long term. What are we? We're in April, so we've still got a few months for the corn. And the silage will take about a couple of months too, I think. So, yeah, we've got a little while to think about it. These are just ideas I'm thinking inside my head. Do we stick around in the middle of nowhere farm that Rick and Daryl set us up on and don't seem to be really doing much with us lately? I still haven't heard from them when we popped down there that time. I'm not sure. So, or do we, do we move on? Stick around or move on? That's the thought process going through. Oh god, these are annoying. Not going to fit it in there, am I? I'm dilly-dallying around with this. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud to myself and to you guys, obviously, what to do in the future. We could move on to a new city if we get a little bit bored or run out of space here. So let me know your thoughts. I just thought we would load some spuds on the back of this truck, and we're going to take them down to Craig and Emily, because I think they deserve some of this stuff for their animals and for themselves. So I'll take this down to Craig and Emily, sort something out there. I'll have to keep the back down because it kind of freaks out a little bit. So yeah, I'll take this over to Craig and Emily, see if we can sort those sheep out, and yeah, I'll be back soon. We've been to Craig and Emily's, dropped those things off, and while we're there, one of their crew delivered the sheep, and we've picked up the rest of the hay in that field. Yeah, we're ready to go. So we're gonna unload these here, I think. Does it not take it from the trailer? Okay, well, let's have a look. We might have to do it by hand. Oh, there we go. Cool. So we're going to chuck the hay in here. We got 2 mummy sheep and a couple of lambs. Baby animals aren't on this map, obviously, and being on Xbox, I don't. That's strange. We'll move forward a bit. And being on Xbox, we don't have access to put mods on for baby animals, so that's all cool. We'll use our imagination. 4 sheep there anyway, and yeah. So we're away. We might get some more at some stage, and we will get some chickens, but I'm a little low on funds at the moment, so I have to do some behind the scenes work again. It is a bit of a tedious job working behind the scenes on this series, but it's going well. It's going well. We've got sheep, we've got gardens, we're doing good. So that field's all ready. I think I may sort that muck spreader out at some... Oh, where did that go? It just like vanished into a black hole in the back of my ute. Cool. Awesome. They are fed. They're looking good. We just need to top them up with some water now, and we should be good to go. And corn's not too far away by the looks of it, so I do have to pick those seeds up at some stage too. But we're a bit crammed in here, aren't we? I'm not going to be able to use the little messy, so I'm going to be able to get it out of there. I'll bring the big one over just to see how that goes. It's easier. But yeah, let's top the sheep up with some water, and they should be good to go. And yeah, I do need to fertilise that other grass field, and we do need to get on top of our fields here. The sorghum, the oats, and the field we just harvested all need to be fertilised. I need to plant something in that wheat field, which I'll probably just do wheat again if we're going to get chickens. Just keep that stock up, I think. And yeah, so we do have a bit of work to do still. It's never ending. Where is the trigger for this? Come on, where is it? It's not even giving me an option to unload it. Oh, let's tell you. Okay, why? What's going on? The trigger should be there. Maybe I'm the wrong way. We'll try this way. Is it up the other end, maybe? I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure it was exactly where I was, where those tyre marks are back there. I'm still not getting an option. This is rough, okay. And this thing isn't the greatest at reversing. So let's put our icons on so we know where we are. And yeah, look, it was where I was before. I'm going to have to turn around, I think. I don't think reversing is... No, reversing ain't going to happen. Right, we figured it out. Sorry about that. I was in the right spot. I don't get what was happening before. I wasn't close enough, maybe? I don't know. But they're looking good. They could do with a bit more water, but it's not too bad. That'll last for a little while. There's only 4 sheep in there. Look at them. Grazing lovely in their little paddock. Nice. One of them likes to hide in the bales, by the looks of it. But yeah, I think it's a good little yard. They got the tree for the shade, so that's good. perfect little spot for the sheep. I'll leave that trailer there for now, and we will get some chickens. I'll probably put them up here, but like I say, I've got to sort this out behind the scenes. I haven't got any money on me at the moment, so I'm going to tidy this up a little bit. I think we'll do some watering, and we'll use this tractor. It's a little bit easier than the big one. The big one should really only be for transporting or for the hard, like maybe cultivating and ploughing, I think. This little tractor can do for the little yard work with the gardens and the sheep and that. Or, yeah, well, we can't really sell tractors. No one's dealing with money, so to speak, so we'll top up and do these gardens, I think. Well, we'll do the sheep a little bit more. Oh, yeah, it didn't even empty that whole thing, did it? How strange. Some of these things are a little bit finicky today. Excuse me. Right, there we go. Let's empty that. And that should be enough for the sheep for now. After this is finished anyway. Alright, we got sheep. And they're all fed, watered. Good. They'll be growing. We do need to sort these gardens out if I remember rightly. So we'll have a look at that. Well, might as well top the gardens up. We'll do the beans first. I think they were low, weren't they? Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, that'll keep it going for a little bit anyway. I'll put these in the silo after. Or maybe I'll take them down to Craig and Emily as well. Or maybe over to Rick's and that. I do need to catch up on them, but I've just been so busy. But I haven't heard from them, so right, that's that done. I'm just going to have to do a bit of a loop here. To get around my messy yard, I'm going to have to move these forks. Right, let's see how much water's going into here now. Let's have a look. Right. Move these spuds out the way. We'll load them up later. What do we look? What? How did we get 22,000 litres of water in there? That one's okay. 22,000 litres. I don't even have a trailer that big, and I haven't done that many trips to this garden. I don't know what's going. Did go in here, didn't it? Yeah. That's bloody odd. How did I get 22,000 litres? Well, I don't have to water that garden for a while, I guess. That's insane. I'll take it. It must have rained hard, or maybe it was a bit of snow melt from winter. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I certainly haven't been topping the garden up that much. I mean, I've only got that little trailer, so that'd be like 10 trips. I haven't done that many. And it's been using them, so unless I accidentally cycled it in the infinite water wave and didn't realise, but oh well. Well, we're pretty much done for today. We're done the baling. We do need to get onto this field. Weeding again. I'll have to get the herbicide out and get over that. This field we need to prep and put some wheat down, so we'll get into that next episode. And this one needs fertilizing as well. And they all need a lot of work, so we've got a lot of field work to do in the next episode. And a bit of tidying up too, I think. I've got to clear this manure up. Our new pellet of honey hasn't come through yet, but that's okay. And we haven't, that's herbicide. What do we got for fertilizer? Not much. We're going to need to sort that muck spreader out so that we can fertilize our fields. That's the next big priority, is getting those crops up and running. So we'll try and suss that muck spreader out so we can fertilize all these fields, and the grass field across the road too, so we can have a decent. There's going to be a lot of manure used, I think. I'll figure that out. I'm not sure how I'm going to get that in here yet. I've tried a few things, and so far hasn't it. Maybe I need a pit for the manure, but I've left my wheat sitting out all day, so let's chuck that, or all afternoon I should say. We'll chuck, that's right, it doesn't unload when I jump off the tractor. It's not much, I think it was only like 1200 litres of wheat, so, but that'll be enough for our chickens when they arrive. So we've got food for them sorted. We've still got more grain in here that we can transfer or transport to other people and share that around if they need it. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do, like I said. Move these herbicide containers out the way, and the lime, this trailer. Maybe extend that fence behind me so that we can, yeah. I still can't believe there's 22,000 litres of water in there. What the hell's happened there? I haven't done anything like that. Not intentionally, anyway. Okay. Yeah, so next episode we will be getting into the field, sorting the fertilising out, and planting in the wheat field. And perhaps, well, we'll see how our silage goes, but I doubt that's going to be ready. I'm just going to show you the chickens. Where are they? Chickens. The cheapest one is about this one. And I don't have that money, so I will just have them free roaming, I think, around the back there. Up by the sheep in this little pocket here. I think that'll do us. I've put the hay there, just so you know, I have stored some hay away. We don't have a shed, so... And I don't feel like wasting resources on a shed quite yet. I need to sort the chickens out. But we are a messy yard, so we probably should. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope it's been good. We did a bit of baling in that. We got our wheat harvest. And we got some straw and sheep. So take care, survivors. See you next time.